Hi everybody, I'm in Belden Village right now at a place called Tam O'Shanter. This used to be a golf course, but it's now closed. It opened 90 years ago, and November of 2018 was its last season. So I'm here with my wife Kara, and we wanted to go check it out and see what's going on. As we pull up into the driveway, this is the first thing that we see. I've never been to this place before. I've known it's been here, but this is the first time I've actually gotten to take a look at it. I'm not much of a golfer. I'll do mini golf, but I haven't played regular golf in a really long time. Apparently, this is going to be turned into the Tam O'Shanter Park in memory of the golf course that was here. If we look off in the distance here, you can hear the thunder. They still have this fountain out here. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, you're probably going to hear some thunder in the background. It's raining a little bit. But I love it. And I'm willing to do this to show this to you guys. So let's take another look at this building here. Well, here's the front side of this building. I think you would call this Colonial Style with those big pillars in the front. I'm not sure what they used this for, if it was like just a clubhouse or something for events, parties, banquets. And this place has still got power. It's still very much protected. So when coming here, you have to absolutely respect the property for the way it sits right now, because they're still going to use it. It is part of the Stark Parks program now. Not really a whole lot to see here. They've got all the windows blinded shut. I'm not quite sure what this would be used for. 'Cause like I said, I wasn't a golfer, so I don't know if this is where they'd put their golf bags and wait for a cart to come by to use, or to rent one. There's an outdoor area, pretty cool. Here's another look inside here. I'll try to brighten this up in editing. As you can see, there is a camera active with the TV back there. You probably see me. But I'm just looking around. I'm not breaking anything, not touching anything other than my camera to the windows. Oh, here's something else that I noticed. They got the, I don't know if you can see it on camera, Tam O'Shanter. Looks like stained glass. Yeah, here's another angle of it. It's about the best view I can get for it. Yeah, I don't know hardly anything about this building or this business, other than the fact that it was open for 90 years. And they closed up for good in November of 2018. And you know how golf courses are. They're very well kept, very well trimmed. And this is not even a year later. And just look at this overgrowth. And I had heard rumor at one point that this entire 100-acre plus area was going to be redeveloped for more shopping, but the way it's looking, Stark Parks has taken it over, and they're going to just turn this into a bunch of trails. But you can see there used to be a green right here, and you can see that in less than a year of no maintenance, it's already overgrown and looks really bad. Look at all this. I couldn't even tell you where the actual hole is.
That's what I'm trying to find, to see if I can find a golf ball.
Well, see if we can find a golf ball, or see if we can find where the hole actually is on this green.
Yeah, there was a green on the other side, but I was...
Unless they filled it in. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. I've never golfed here.
It was a beautiful, big, huge property.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure what this...
That's actually, I checked it out, it's for the range.
Oh.
There's a sign.
We'll go over there and check it out too. Yeah, here's the trail sign. So they have 3 different trails planned out for this already. They got the blue trail, which is the west loop, the north loop, and then the east loop. So let's take a quick look at that. If you want to read any of the information on here, just feel free to pause the video. Yeah, this little place is on the East Loop Trail. I'm not going to take you through the entire thing, but just give you a couple of the highlights. This was the driving range house. People just test how far they can hit the ball. And I guess where you'd also pick up your scorecards. See starter.
There's no pens or anything else in there.
Well, they've pretty much stripped everything out of this in here.
Yeah, oh, it's an 18 hole.
Yeah. Yeah, there are the scorecards.
And it looks like there's 2 bulls.
Yeah, pretty much stripped out to nothing but a shed now. And it makes me wonder what Stark Parks' plan is for all this now. Ooh, we just had the lights come on.
Probably because I just did a motion sensor for it.
We even have an owl with a leftover bird's nest just sitting here. Fractured his ear, unfortunately. Well, it just amazes me that within just less than a year, we have all this overgrowth right here. Unless this is part that they never maintained before. It's almost like once things go out of business and get left behind, the life also gets sucked out of it. Because already there's parts of this starting to come apart. And it's not even a year later. Now here is where the trail ends, and it just becomes a grass trail with these postmarks on it.
Aw, poor tree didn't survive.
Yeah, and the last windstorm took out that tree. Now here we are kind of in the middle of the East Trail now. Should be pretty close to the middle point of this golf course. You can see that sand trap out in the distance here. I'm going to go check that out here in a minute. But everything else, just overgrown. I was telling my wife that I thought these were mile posts on the trail, but now I'm thinking that she may have been right, that these were actually marking each hole for the golf course. Because if I keep panning over this way, there is a green. Can't really see it well from here, but I'll get a closer look at that. This is all 1 year's worth of overgrowth. Just 1 year that the golf carts didn't go up and down this, or it wasn't maintained. The paved trail continues forward, but the marked trail for the park turns this way. You can see they have that orange fencing up here too. I don't know what's going to happen over there. Maybe they are going to redevelop part of that. But I was going to show you the green that was over here, so let's go check it out. Well, this is what the green looks like here in what I believe was hole 2. You can see how uneven it is. Usually these are the smoothest, shortest cut areas of a green or part of a course. I did a little walk around before turning my camera back on, and I couldn't find where the hole was. They must have filled it in. So if anyone knows exactly where the hole was for hole number 2 at Tam O'Shanter, maybe you can point it out for me, because I don't see it anymore. As I turned directly behind me, this is what was on the side of hole number 2. This looks like it was a water hazard that's since all dried up. I don't think it was a sand pit. But we'll try to make our way up the hill real quick, see what we can find. Well, here's that sand trap that we saw that was up on the side of the hill here. Even this is starting to grow some nice foliage around it. Yeah, it would be nice if Stark Parks did kind of keep up with what was left of the golf course and kept the greens nicely trimmed. Maybe not to golf course standards, but at least maintained it to look like it. Same with the sand pits, keep the weeds out of it.
Yeah, I think that used to be like a little shelter of some sort. Right there, that little building.
And all of a sudden we come up to 18, and we got this area all fenced off. And I'm thinking this is part that's going to be redeveloped, because the rumor has it that Meyer was going to come in But if you look over here, we got some deer. And there he goes. This fence goes right through this green over here. And cut it right in half. Still got tire tracks here. I'm not sure if those are from another vehicle or if this is from an actual golf cart, but it goes up to where the orange fence blocks the path and it's roped off, so this part's unfortunately going to be inaccessible. It doesn't have any no trespassing signs or anything on there, but due to the simple fact that it is currently raining and my glasses are fogging up, I don't want to venture too far because I'm already getting soaked. So
we're trying to hurry up.
We're gonna try to get back to the car. Even on that building down there, the rain gutter's already coming off. So maybe it was getting to the point this place was needing a lot of maintenance and they just couldn't afford the upkeep anymore, so they just closed it instead.
Coors Light bottle cap.
Oh, this was probably a nice little fire pit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, a fire pit.
Yeah, they got brick in there and coal, charcoal.
Pine cones.
Cool.
And a Coors Light cap, bottle cap.
Huh. That almost looks like a bunker over here.
Yeah, it does.
Electrical maintenance shed, probably.
Both of them. I think one of them was older and the other one's a bit newer.
Probably where they kept all the golf carts in this garage. And this is what they've decided to use for the picnic shelter. So we'll take a quick look up here before we call it a day and get too completely soaked in this rain. Interesting fact, I don't know of any of those people, but this is another one of the shelters. They still have one of these signs posted here with their very last hours. I didn't really look through those windows. Really not too much to see.
do have their alarm system. Yes, this is where they had food. Holy moly, this will be around one of these days. Tam O'Shanter.
Yeah, they have their 2018 rates still posted in the window. Where you'd rent a golf cart. Looks like they have a nice little picnic area up here. One that'll overlook the golf course, or what used to be the golf course. Let's go up here and see what we can find out. Yeah, the sun's starting to go down, guys, so it's getting a little bit darker. The park is open from sunrise to sunset, so it might not be too much longer before we have a park ranger come and tell us it's time to go. This is a neat little pavilion. It does have lights up in the roof here. Could light it up at night. Well, guys, due to the unforeseen circumstances of the weather, I'm going to have to cut this one a little bit short. But I just wanted to give you a quick look of what this Tam O'Shanter golf course used to be and just how quickly it's overgrown in less than a year. And how much work and dedication it actually takes to keep these golf courses looking the way that they do. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that way you know when I upload my next video and you can follow me on future explorations. Thank you all so much for watching. Keep it real, and I will see you in the next video.